Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Simply Said, of course, coming back with another hairstyle. As promised, I'm bringing it better. I got tired in the front of my hair. My hands were hurting, so I didn't get to finish my hair, but ignore my struggle bud. But if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then keep watching. So we're going to begin by making a small section from ear to ear, and this will be the top half of the hairstyle that I had initially intended of braiding, but as you can see for the beginning of the video, I got tired. So anyway, so then once we get that section off, we're going to move to the back and making a part straight down the middle of our head. I wanted to give a special shout out to my returning subscribers. Thank you for continuing to support my channel, and to the new subscribers, hey, I see you. And if you're new, first time watching one of my videos, make sure before you leave, you hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment, and share with a friend. So we're going to be making our first section for our very first braid. So right now I'm smoothing with the edge control, the N&N Beauty edge control, detangling, and then beginning to braid. My hair has already been pre-moisturized using the LOC method with the Melanin hair care products. And then all I'm going to be using is the edge control to smooth each perimeter of the section before I braid. And after each braid is braided to the root, the ends will be twisted. So moving on to the second section, I think the hardest part of this hairstyle is trying to get the parts and the braid to be even. But I think I didn't do too bad with this style. Let me know what you guys think. Were my part even? I know some of them were a little jacked up, but it's okay. The style still turned out cute. So like I mentioned before, my hair was already pre-moisturized, so I smoothed it with the edge control, and then I braided each section. Once I reached the end, I begin to twist the ends of each section, and depending on how thick the braid were, I sometimes split each section into 2 twists, and some I did just 1. So this particular, I think the last 2 rows, I did 2, and then beginning to move on top, I split it some into 2. And looking back now, counting, I did 8 braids on each half of my hair. So in total, I have 16 braids. It sounds like a little, and my hands are on fire, but look at the position of how I had to have my hands in order for me to braid my own hair. My hands are still hurting me. I think it's now this is day 3, day 4, and my hands are still hurting me. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys braid your own hair. Do your hand hurt you? Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been lifting weights or something. Let me know how long, or if you have like any ounce of pain when you braid your own hair. Let me know if I'm exaggerating, if I'm weak. I know I don't work out, but still, this was a workout. Arm workout. Maybe my arm muscle will be pulling through in days to come. We'll see. But anyways, let me know, comment down below. Alright, so continuing on with the braided hairstyle, trying to make my parts as even as possible, as even as I can get them, as straight as I possibly can. Smoothing each perimeter of each braid with the edge control, and then beginning to braid, twisting the ends. So you guys can pretty much get the gist of what I'm doing, but I think it's satisfying to watch. I'm now even satisfied watching myself do my own hair. So, and then any suggestions, as now you're trying to get a vision of what I was going for, let me know in the comments below, how would you finish the top half of my head? Because I think you guys can see I needed some help. So let me know, how would you style the top half of my head? Would you braid it, continue going straight back? Would you braid it in singles and then bun it on the top? Would you do like a slanted part going up? Chime in the comments below, how would you finish the top front of my hair? So now that we got the one half completed, moving on to the other side, I think it was easier for me to line up the part beginning from the opposite end instead of on the outer end. That way we can somewhat get the parts to be semi-even. So I lined up the parts on the inner and then moving my comb outwards. So I think that was the easiest way for me to line up the parts for the braided style. So we're basically repeating the same thing that we did on the other side. The only thing that changed is the direction of where I started the part. Still, my hair is already pre-moisturized using the Melanin hair care products, using the LOC method, smoothing it with the edge control, and then braided until I reach the end of the root, and then twisting to the ends. Yay! So we finally made it to the last braid of this braided hairstyle, or so I thought. If you keep watching, you'll see how I found out there was like one more braid left. But at this point, my hands were hurting. I had to lean up on the wall to finish this last braid. I was trying to strategize what style I was going to do to complete the top of my head. So stay tuned to see, how I was able to mold this top section. So right now I'm just oiling my scalp with the Melanin multi-use pure oil blend, and it felt so good going onto my scalp. I usually don't oil my scalp, but my scalp has been extra dry lately, so the oil felt good. So I just oiled my scalp and then massaged it in. So right now I'm gonna re-moisturize my twist again. Yes, we're putting our ends away, so I just wanted to make sure that they were super moisturized. So I'm doing the LOC method again, just to the ends of my hair. First I went in with the leave-in conditioner, then the oil, and then the cream. And we're gonna begin the French twist, and then pin in the section. So this, it doesn't have to be perfect, just twist it, just so it can look a little bit presentable, and make sure your ends are tucked away. And that's that. That is how the back turned out. So now moving on to the top of my hair. You guys already know I did not braid it, so I'm moisturizing again, just because we're adding gel edge control to this section. So I just want to make sure it's super moisturized. Did the LOC method, so we're just getting ready to put this into a bun and detangling with the wide tooth comb as much as I can, and then just smoothing the roots with the detangling brush. So now we're going through with the edge control, the N&N Beauty edge control, just to make sure the bun is smooth as we possibly can get it. And at this point is when I realized, look at that, there was one more braid on the opposite end that I didn't braid. So this will be the last braid for the braided hairstyle. I was gonna just leave it in the bun, but I'm like, let me at least finish the section that I intended to finish, which was the back, and just prop myself up against that wall and struggle through with that last braid. So now that we're really finished with the back section, we're just gonna tuck that into the French twist and that's that. So moving right back into the first section, we're already smoothing it with the edge control and just detangling a bit just so we can get a smooth look. And I'm using the brush once again just to smooth out the roots, just so we can get a smooth bun, and then going in with a hair tie and securing the top half. Also, now we're going in with the brush now and just smoothing the roots of that bun, and then we secure it with the hair tie. So now I'm going in with a little bit of the got to be just along the edges, just so we can make sure that it's sleek and it's not gonna go anywhere. And now going in with a comb just to smooth that gel into my section. So now I'm using my scarf just so I can lay my edges down while I work on the top half of my head. So now we're ready to work on the top half. So I just sectioned off a small section and we're gonna do a twist that section. So I had initially intended to twist the whole entire section into smaller twists, but I ended up only doing 5 and then splitting the remainder into 2 large twists. And shout out to Hairstyle right there. So now that we got the twist, we're going to just basically wrap it around and secure it into a mini struggle bun. If you have braiding hair, molly hair, any type of, hair that can mimic your hair, I would suggest adding an extra, bits of hair just so you don't have a struggle bun like me. I think the style still turned out cute, but I would have appreciated a bigger bun on the top. So these are the finished results of my braided, I would say French twist hairstyle on my natural hair. So if you can jazz it up some more, add some hair jewels to your hair, add braiding extensions, make it a little bit more crisper. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and support. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video.